We begin tonight with Your Voice, Your Vote, and the battle for Michigan. Thousands of people flooded into downtown Grand Rapids today as former President Donald Trump rallied supporters in his first event following the Republican National Convention this week. 13 on Your Side's political reporter Josh Albertus begins our live team coverage from outside Van Andel, where the arena where the rally took place. And Josh, a lot at stake here in the race for the White House.
Absolutely, Lauren. Where we are right now here in Kent County, key battleground for both campaigns here in 2024 in the race for the White House, where this used to be. Kent County as a whole was a strong bastion, a holdout for the GOP in history, in American history for the last few decades. In 2020, President Joe Biden was only the second Democratic presidential nominee in the 21st century to win this county, pull it over just after Barack Obama in 2008. So it is trending in a different way. It is a battleground now, considered by many. And of course, this rally also was the first one that came after the Republican National Convention this week in Milwaukee. And that is where President Trump, of course, former President Trump, chose his new running mate, Senator from Ohio, J.D. Vance. So as they're getting this general election campaign underway, a lot at stake here for setting the stage, setting the tone as we head into the rest of election season. Here in Kent County, what was once a reliable Republican bastion has now become a key battleground in the race for the White House. With the second largest city in this key swing state, it was here that former President Donald Trump stepped on stage to a standing ovation of thousands in his first rally as the official GOP nominee.
We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again.
It was his first campaign rally since the Republican National Convention this week that clinched him the nomination, and where he selected his new running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance.
We had a hell of a 4 years with President Donald J. Trump, didn't we? In 4 years, he undid, I believe, 30 years of damage, of terrible leadership.
It comes 1 week after a shooting at a Trump rally in Pennsylvania that officials are now investigating as an attempted assassination.
I stand before you only by the grace of Almighty God. That's true. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here.
Many have since called for unity in the aftermath and a drop in the political temperature. Even so, Trump having pointed words for his opponents on Saturday.
And as you're seeing, the Democrat Party is not the party of democracy. They're really the enemies of democracy. The parties of corrupt insiders like Whitmer, special interests, and the failed political class.
Democrats responding ahead of the visit with this message.
As a senior senator from Michigan, I will tell you, I am leading the charge to make sure people understand the choice between Trump and Vance, who are only in this for themselves and their billionaire friends, and President Biden and Vice President Harris, who are fighting for working Michiganders, their families, and their freedoms.
And Josh, this speech ended up taking a large part of the night.
Yeah, absolutely, Lauren. This was almost a 2-hour speech in total from the former president, so there was so much else, other subject matter that was covered by the former president in his speech, and of course, as such, we will have a further breakdown, more in-depth, coming up on 13onyourside.com. For now, live in Grand Rapids, Josh Albertus, 13 on Your Side.